Okay, welcome back for video number 2 as we are reviewing the new characters that were released today for the Winterfest. And this is a brand new hero as well in Florencia. She looks like a very concerned snowman, all bundled up and searching the wilderness for something. I don't know. Interesting. Very interesting art, though. I do like it. I like the snowman type effect for the Winterfest and everything else. But let's see what they actually do, right? So first things first, we have the cleric class. We love the cleric class. It's fun. It helps them resist quite a few things like, attempting to stop their specials, mana reduction, all that fun stuff. It gives her a little bit extra protection against that. A reminder of what the family bonus does. Unfortunately for these guys, the family bonus just makes the minions that they cast a little bit stronger. Honestly, in this particular case, that's not overly powerful. The minions tend not to be that strong. Although these characters that were released this year do get a new minion with more health and HP. So I guess, it could be a little bit significant, but not exactly anything you have to worry about. It's kind of just an afterthought, in my personal opinion. Okay, moving on to the passes department, we do get Frost on minion hit. So each hit from minions owned by this character inflict 704 frost damage over 4 turns. Okay, so 704 frost damage sounds kind of like a lot at first, but over 4 turns, you'll be doing probably a little bit under 200 frost damage a turn. Now, that will go up if you put attack buffs and stuff on, so it's not the strongest dot tick, but it is fun that these minions are now able to pump out a little bit more damage. Much like I mentioned in the other video that I did this morning, this is a bit of a double-edged sword because they specifically made it frost damage. So why does that matter? Well, there are quite a few Untold 2 characters out from the Frost family that are going to absolutely love this. Every minion swing from this character is going to be a potential for them to resist frost damage and get the empowered frost effect. And because it's a dot, it's the gift that keeps giving for them. Each turn the dot tries to tick, they're going to get more empowered frost buildup. So understand that this will make them a bit of a liability on defense, easy to pick on for that particular family. So unfortunately, that is the downside to adding this frost damage to these characters' minion hits. All right, so we also get attack up in the Aether Power department. So for the first 6 turns, we're getting plus 20% attack. Pretty cool concept, right? You do like getting that extra attack for the first 6 turns. Now, will that be significant for their special? Let's take a look. Okay, down here, operating at average speed, we have a Watchful Duty. Oh, see, she is out, like, scouting the area. Okay, and it says this special skill never misses its targets, so that's cool. She's a guaranteed hitter. Deals 345% damage to all enemies. The enemy with the highest remaining HP gets silenced for 4 turns. Summons a Snow Sprite minion for each ally with 20% HP and 20% attack inherited from the caster. Okay, so let's get into it. What is this character all about? Are we excited about her? All that fun stuff. Well, first things first, she's an average hit all that never misses. That's useful, right? 345% damage, not the strongest hit in the world, but she is adding the silence in there as well. It would be nice if you could pick the target that's going to be silenced, like maybe her target gets silenced, but it doesn't work quite like that. She's going to automatically silence the target with the highest HP. I don't love that. I want a little bit more control in the special, but I do like that the silence is there. So this is very similar to Scorchia. It is an ability that we saw on an old elemental. I have Scorchia. It is nice to get that silence, but that's why I'm very aware it would be nicer to just silence your target rather than the highest remaining HP, because sometimes it doesn't even hit who I was expecting it to hit, or if you have 2 characters at max health, you don't always know which one. Anyway, point is, it's cool, but it could be a little bit better. And then, of course, we are just summoning the minions for everyone, which is helpful. They are 20% health shields, so you can look at it that way. They won't be doing a ton of damage with their minion hits, although her minion hits do the additional frost damage, but only her own. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so if I have to rate this person on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to pop her rate at a 7. I'm a little bit disappointed with the specials that they offered for these featured characters. I feel like they fell off a little bit. They've been doing really good with new character releases. I've been very happy with how they handled the last couple seasonal events. However, this one definitely looks like a drop-off in the creation of the new heroes. These guys remind me a lot more of Hero of the Month style specials that are just getting a nice stat treatment, whereas their stats are correct and released at the right levels. So a little bit disappointed with that. 7 out of 10. This character is still good. Like, you level her for depth, it's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just I wanted to see a little bit more, if that makes sense. Okay, well, thank you for joining, everyone. Again, if you like what I do, there's a little button at the bottom right. You can click that to find me again easier. And we have one more video to do today, and I will move on to the Ginger costume, so be on the lookout for that as well. Thanks so much, everyone. We'll see you next time.